Hey, what is up? It is Will. Welcome back to the Skinny Survivor channel. Today I'm going to share with you 3 simple steps to gain 10 pounds of muscle. If you're a skinny guy who really struggles to bulk up, maybe you want to gain 10 to 30 pounds of muscle in the next couple of years, you want to get bigger, you want to get stronger, today's video is going to show you exactly how to do that. So welcome back. I'm going to be filming a video every single day sharing with you how you can start bulking up. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe right now. So let's get into it. So step 1, the most important part of any skinny guy's journey is you need to have a structured diet plan, okay? Most skinny guys do not place an emphasis on diet, okay? They don't really care about what they're eating. They try to get in a lot of calories from bad foods, and you might be struggling to gain weight because of the fact that you don't take your diet seriously. So step number 1 is having a structured diet plan in place, okay? So a structured diet plan is basically the main things you need to consider is having the right calorie intake. You need to have the exact amount of calories that you need to put yourself in a surplus of calories. If you don't know what this means, a surplus of calories is the amount of calories you need to eat, okay, that covers the amount of calories that you burn, and we're gonna actually add an excess of calories over that, okay? So that is called a calorie surplus. So finding your calorie surplus is going to compensate for all the calories you burn on a daily basis and give you extra calories so you can use those to gain weight and build more muscle. So we want a calorie surplus of around 300, okay? And this comes to gaining about 0.5 to 1 pound per week of mass, okay? So if you get the right calorie intake, you're gonna start gaining weight. If you're not gaining weight, it's because you don't have the right calorie intake. So you're probably wondering, how do we find the calorie intake? Now, finding the calorie intake is not as simple as just guessing. We actually need to use calculations. I personally calculate it for my clients. If you're looking to calculate your calories, I will leave a calculator down below, but you need to test it out, okay? So the best way to do it is you need to actually use the calculator to just estimate your calories. Then you need to eat that amount of calories for a week and see how your weight goes. If you gain weight, then that means that the calories are enough for you. If you don't gain weight, you want to increase that by 300. Now, this is something I do with my clients. It's a lot more complicated than you think, and if you think you can do it by yourself and try to wing it, go ahead, but it is a lot difficult, okay, than you think. So if you want me to do this for you, we've got a customized coaching program where I will do it for you. The link is below. Okay, so the biggest mistake that most skinny guys make when it comes to their diet is, and I made these mistakes when I started, is winging it, okay? Eating as much food as possible, you know, just eating random foods and trying to get in your calories like that. It's not gonna work, okay? This is one of the biggest mistakes that most skinny guys make, and when it comes to this approach, you're gonna find that your weight is constantly fluctuating. So if you feel like maybe one day you gain weight, the next day you lose weight, and throughout the year you've actually lost weight, or you're just not making any progress, it's because of this, okay? So the next thing is eating the wrong foods, okay? I've got a really extensive list of foods that you should be eating. I'm gonna leave it for free in the description. You can download it. Basically, it's got my best carbohydrates, best proteins, best fat sources, and a ton of mass gain snacks, completely free. I'm gonna leave it in the description, okay? So you don't wanna be eating the wrong foods. You don't wanna be eating McDonald's all the time to bulk up. Now, McDonald's and stuff, fast foods, they can work, but these are really low in micronutrients and vitamins, so they're not good for you. And also, your majority of diet should be pretty healthy, okay? This is just to optimize performance and to make sure that you're actually healthy. Okay, so we not only want to bulk up, but we want to do it in a healthy way, okay? So the next thing is little to no protein intake. A lot of guys don't eat enough protein. It's why they can't build muscle. You need to get at least 1 gram per pound of body weight in protein per day, and that's going to optimize your muscle growth as a skinny guy, okay? So protein intake is super important, okay? Carbohydrate intake, okay? One of the biggest things that I found with skinny guys, my own skinny guy journey, and also helping hundreds of skinny guys all around the world, is we need a high carb diet, okay? Our metabolism is extremely fast, so we burn through carbohydrates extremely fast, and so we need a high carb intake, okay? 50 to 60% of your diet, okay, should be from high carbs, okay, or carbohydrates in general. So basically, you need to know how many calories you're eating. then take 50 to 60% of that and make sure it's carbohydrates. If you're not doing this, you're not gonna get good results, okay? So also having structure in your diet is super important, and it's why your weight will consistently go up. So if you want consistent gains, you wanna gain more weight over and over and over, like I've done for many of my clients, then you need to make sure you have structure in your diet, okay? If you feel like that some days, you're eating too little or too much and you're just winging it, you're not gonna get good results. You need to have a consistent diet where you have the calories calculated. And what I do for my clients is we make sure that we update those meal plans at least every couple weeks, so we give them more calories so they keep gaining weight and they don't plateau, okay? Lastly, you should be eating at least 3 to 6 main meals a day, okay? And also adding a variety of snacks in between. Now, this is called my micro feeding principle, where you're constantly feeding your body with calories, okay? You're not just having one big meal, feeling bloated, and then struggling to eat, okay? You need to spread these calories throughout the day, and preferably 3 to 6 meals plus snacks. This is gonna help you constantly get more calories in and not feel so bloated during the day, okay? So this is the diet phase, and this is one of the most important things if you wanna build muscle as a skinny guy. So second, structured workout program, okay? So workouts are just as important, if not more important, than the diet. I would say they're equally important, 50-50. If you get one right, you might get some results. If you get 2 right, you're gonna seriously see your body transform, okay? So step 2 is structured workouts, okay? Structured workout plan must include big compound lifts, okay? If you don't know what compound lifts are, they are simply exercises that work multiple muscle groups at one single time. Some examples of this: bench press, deadlifts, squats, barbell rows. These exercises work multiple muscle groups at a time, which means you're getting the best bang for buck. You're doing one exercise and it's working multiple muscle groups. For example, bench press, you're using chest, you're using arms, you're using shoulders, and in one compound lift, you can seriously build mass very fast. Most skinny guys do not do enough compound lifts in their workouts, and that's why they're struggling. So you want the right mix of strength and hypertrophy repetitions for muscle growth. These are generally 6 to 12 rep ranges. If you're working in 20 reps per set, if you're working 15 reps per set, if you're working in 3 reps per set, you're gonna really struggle to build muscle as a skinny guy, okay? And also the right workouts. So you should be doing full body workouts if you're starting out as a beginner, okay? If you're in your first year of training, I highly recommend full body workouts, working multiple muscle groups in every single workout. You're using your upper body, your lower body in those workouts. You're gonna build mass as fast as possible. Only need to do 3 to 4 of those workouts a week and you'll see good results. Second one I would recommend is upper lower splits, okay? Another great workout program that I recommend my clients. If they're a little bit more experienced, they can do a little bit more. And also making sure you work each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week, okay? Most skinny guys, they go in the gym, they just do arms on Monday, they just do chest on Tuesday, back on Thursday. This is a very ineffective way to build muscle. It's called a bro split, and you're not getting the frequency that you need to actually build muscle, okay? So research has shown if you work your muscle group 2 to 3 times per week, this is gonna be much more effective for building muscle faster than just working it once a week, okay? So we wanna be working each muscle group, the big ones, at least 2 to 3 times per week. So biggest mistakes that skinny guys make, I would say that they're, again, winging it, okay? So when I started out, I just went in the gym. All I would do was bicep curls and maybe do some random exercises here and there. Like I would do maybe some bench press, and then I'd probably do I wouldn't even work my legs when I started. And then I'd do some shoulder press, and I'd just choose some random exercises here and there. But I'd never have a very fundamental base, a foundation of key components, key exercises, the king of exercises that I would choose to do now. I'd never had that, and that's why I struggled for many years to build muscle, and it's probably why you're struggling as well. You need those key lifts, those key exercises, and you need a structured workout program that you follow on a daily basis so you know exactly what you need to do in order to get results. So using basic workouts online, it's not going to work as well. You might see a little bit of results here and there, but then you're eventually going to plateau, okay? Because it's not designed for skinny guys. It's not designed for your body type. A lot of these workouts are designed for steroid users, so they have insane amounts of exercises way too much volume, way too much exercises. And I've tried them before. When I started out, I was working out 6 times a day. Okay, so sorry, 6 times a week, and I was completely burnt out. Okay, I got injured as well because of this, and it's just not effective. Okay, it's not effective for your body type. Okay, just doing push-ups at home. Okay, this is a great way to start if you're just a beginner, but eventually you need to be in the gym if you want to see good results as a skinny guy. Okay. Also doing lots of bicep curls, just working biceps, doing isolation exercises too much. If you don't know what an isolation exercise is, it's completely opposite to a compound. It's basically just isolating one muscle group. So what I would do is just do bicep curls, but not many compound lifts. And this is gonna really reduce your ability to build muscle, okay? In fact, if you just did compounds like curls, like just one muscle groups, you really will not build muscle at all, okay? So if you're really struggling to build muscle, this is why. And I see a lot of skinny guys in the gym, they just do curls and nothing else. And you're not gonna build muscle like that, okay? Also not focusing on getting stronger on the key compound lifts. So getting stronger on the bench press, deadlifts, squats, rows. These are all the exercises you need to try and get stronger on, and it's gonna build more mass and build more muscle for you. Not working each muscle group 2 to 3 times per week. As I said, you should be working at least 2 to 3 times per week per muscle group. And body weight workouts, but no gym workouts, you're gonna plateau, okay? So step number 3. So once you have those 2 steps, the keys steps, which is the diet plan, the workout program in place, and you're consistent, you're showing up to your workouts, you're eating your diet plan, you're following it, and you're following the calories like many of my clients, you're gonna start to get results, okay? So basically step number 3 is tracking and monitoring your progress and making sure that you consistently get results and you don't plateau, because a lot of my clients, they see very fast results, 5 to 10 pounds in just a couple of weeks, okay? And I can show you proof of this maybe in the next video, or I don't know, I'll leave it down below. But my clients have seen tons of results. The thing is, you cannot just have a couple good weeks and then you just, you follow the same thing. You need to monitor it, your progress, and you need to adjust things, okay? That's how we continue to get results. Eventually, your body will adjust to the amount of calories you're eating and you'll need more, okay? So this is why we adjust our meal plans for our clients every 4 weeks. We update our clients with new calorie amounts, adding more calories into the diet, changing the meals so they don't get sick of it. This is adjusting and monitoring your progress. So once we have a structured workout and structured diet in place, and we're consistently doing the right things, we need to track the progress, okay? So what do we track? We track our lifts, our exercises if it's going up. We track our daily weight, making sure that every single day we step on the scale in the morning. We track our weight and make sure that our weight is increasing on a weekly basis, okay? So we have systems in this Skinny Survivor where we allow our clients to track the weight and make sure that the weight, we can actually see the weight on a weekly basis and compare each week to see if we're progressing. If we don't progress, we up the calories, okay? And also the last thing to track is our calorie intake, making sure we're tracking exactly how much we eat. Okay, if we cannot track how much we eat, we cannot know what to adjust, okay? So this is why having a coach is very important. I've had multiple coaches. I think I've had 5 coaches who helped me compete as well. And I placed top 5 in state competition for fitness modeling and also 2nd in nationals because I had a coach, okay? He would basically do all this for me. He would calculate exactly how many calories I need, design my workouts, update them. And this is why I'm sharing it with you, because I followed that road and I practice what I preach, okay? So the last thing is making sure we know and understand what the biggest mistakes that skinny guys make when it comes to tracking and monitoring progress. So one, I would say that not tracking their average weekly weight, maybe they're not even tracking at all. Maybe you're not tracking your weight at all. You don't even have a scale, okay? So you cannot understand what's going on if you're not tracking your weight, okay? You simply can't track it. You can't monitor it. There's nothing there. Okay, so no wonder you're not gaining weight, because you're not tracking it and you're not making adjustments, okay? Not tracking your lifts, okay? You're simply just going in the gym, just lifting, and you're not making progress, okay? One of the biggest things you need to focus on is progressive overload. And this is basically making sure that you go up in the lifts, getting stronger, And this is one of the ways that you induce muscle growth, is getting stronger. Progressive overload means to increase things. Progressive overload means to increase your lifts, make more better repetitions, more volume, more exercises. Adding more, okay, is going to facilitate muscle growth, okay? Also, not tracking your calorie intake, so you don't know how much you're eating on a daily basis, huge mistake, okay? Really going to struggle to build muscle if you don't know, okay? If you don't know whether or not to increase your calories, if you don't know how many calories you're eating, you're simply winging it, you will not get results. And lastly, not updating your meal plans or not updating your diet, not increasing calories, not adjusting workouts as you progress, you're gonna plateau, okay? You're gonna stay where you are. Maybe you see a little bit of results, maybe you'll gain 5 pounds, but you will not consistently gain 30 to 50 pounds, okay? So I started as a 100-pound skinny guy. I'm now 180 pounds, so I've gained 80 pounds. Not all of it's muscle, but it's 80 pounds, okay? And I've gone through that whole process, and I understand what you need to do in order to get from one point, which is the scrawny guy, to getting much more muscle onto your body. And you need to adjust a lot of things along the way. It's not just a one thing, one antidote, one pill thing. You need to consistently adjust along the journey. So, hope you enjoyed this video. These are the 3 steps you need to take in order to gain 10 pounds or more of muscle. And if you need help, if you need coaching, I will leave my coaching down in the description. It's a very small fee, a monthly fee, where you simply get to join our community of skinny guys, okay? And we will personally customize you meal plans with the right calories, everything I said in this video. We'll calculate the exact amount of calories that you need in order to build muscle and adjust it every 4 weeks. We'll give you your favorite foods, okay? And pre-built meals for you, customized for you. Also customized workouts for you with the key compound lifts. And also I will be there to monitor your progress. And again, we'll be tracking your progress along the way so you get results. So that will be in the link in the description if you want to work with me. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.